What's up, Sigma ladies? You know the world often tries to tell us how to live, how to act, and even how to care, but a true Sigma female knows her energy is sacred and she doesn't waste it on things that don't matter. Today, I'm bringing you 12 surprising and unconventional ways Sigma females show they couldn't care less. This isn't your typical list. These are fresh, sharp insights that'll have you saying, "That's so me." And hey, before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the Sigma Lady, your ultimate guide to embracing the unapologetic Sigma lifestyle. Let's get into it. 1. Turning obligations into options. Sigma females don't approach life as if it's a rigid checklist of societal expectations, family gatherings, social commitments, or even the pressure to conform to workplace dynamics. All these things are seen as optional. Why? Because Sigma females are masters of prioritization. They've trained themselves to distinguish between what truly adds value to their lives and what merely fills space. This mindset doesn't mean they're selfish or careless. It means they recognize that their time is finite and they choose to protect it fiercely. Here's where the power lies. While most people feel a sense of guilt when saying no, Sigma females view it as an act of self-respect. This isn't to say they never fulfill obligations. They do, but only when those obligations align with their values or contribute to their growth. To the outside world, this might come off as cold or distant, but in reality, it's their way of ensuring they show up fully for the things and people that matter. They understand that stretched energy serves no one well. Whether it's skipping out on a party they didn't want to attend in the first place or declining a role that doesn't align with their career goals, Sigma females embrace the freedom of choice. To them, life isn't about pleasing everyone. It's about living authentically. That authenticity comes from knowing that no one else gets to dictate how they spend their time. 2. Being strategically invisible. In a world obsessed with visibility, where everyone is clamoring to be seen and heard, a Sigma female's ability to choose invisibility is her secret weapon. To her, disappearing doesn't mean she's running away. It means she's recalibrating, strategizing, and conserving energy. Being strategically invisible is about knowing when to step back, avoid the spotlight, and let the noise of the world pass her by. This practice is particularly evident in moments of chaos or unnecessary drama. Instead of jumping into the fray, Sigma females observe from the sidelines. Why? Because they understand that engaging in unnecessary conflict often leads to wasted time and emotional exhaustion. They don't see the value in proving themselves to people who don't matter, and they certainly won't jeopardize their peace of mind for fleeting attention. But invisibility isn't just about avoiding drama. It's also a powerful tool for self-growth. By stepping out of the limelight, Sigma females create the mental space needed to reflect, strategize, and realign with their goals. This doesn't mean they shy away from recognition when it's deserved. They simply prefer to let their work and results speak for themselves. Strategic invisibility is also about controlling their narrative. They don't broadcast every move they make, every success they achieve, or every opinion they hold. By keeping parts of their lives private, Sigma females maintain an air of mystery that not only protects them, but also keeps others intrigued. It's not about hiding, it's about managing access. They know that not everyone deserves a front-row seat to their journey. 3. Declining validation. Without explanation. Sigma females operate on a foundation of self-worth so strong that they rarely seek validation from others. Compliments and praise are appreciated but not needed. They're well aware that their value doesn't hinge on external opinions, whether positive or negative. This unique mindset sets them apart in a world where most people crave constant reassurance. When someone offers unsolicited validation, be it praise or criticism, A Sigma female knows how to respond without engaging too deeply. A simple thank you suffices for compliments, and for criticism, they often shrug it off without a hint of defensiveness. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity. They don't waste energy trying to explain themselves or justify their choices. This makes them appear both confident and untouchable. Sigma females also understand that validation can sometimes come with strings attached. Compliments might mask manipulation, and criticism might be an attempt to control. By declining validation without diving into explanation, they shield themselves from these subtle power plays. Their strength lies in knowing that they don't owe anyone access to their inner world unless they choose to grant it. 4. Breaking free from trend culture. While society races to keep up with the latest trends, be it in fashion, technology, or social behavior, Sigma females remain unaffected. They couldn't care less about fitting into what's in because they know that trends are fleeting, but authenticity is timeless. From their wardrobe choices to the way they design their lives, Sigma females prioritize personal expression over conformity. Take fashion, for example. While others scramble to buy the latest it bag or adopt a trending style, Sigma females stick to what feels good to them. They aren't anti-fashion, they're just not enslaved by it. The same goes for lifestyle trends, such as adopting diets or habits just because they're popular. Instead, they carefully evaluate whether a trend aligns with their goals and values before incorporating it. This detachment from trends extends to social behaviors as well. Sigma females aren't interested in jumping on bandwagons just to fit in. They're the kind of people who are comfortable skipping viral challenges, avoiding gossip-driven discussions, and refusing to mimic others just for acceptance. In a world obsessed with sameness, they stand out by staying true to themselves. 5. Monetizing their indifference. While others get caught up in meaningless distractions, Sigma females see opportunities. They channel their indifference into productivity, using the time and energy they save to build skills, wealth, or meaningful connections. Indifference for them isn't laziness. It's a strategic choice to focus only on what drives their personal or professional growth. For instance, instead of wasting hours debating trivial matters or following online drama, a Sigma female might invest that time into learning a new skill, growing a side hustle, or nurturing a passion project. This ability to prioritize what truly matters allows them to stay ahead of the curve and achieve long-term goals. Sigma females also understand the value of financial independence. They recognize that caring less about societal pressures to spend on superficial things, like keeping up with luxury trends or unnecessary status symbols, frees up resources for investments that yield real returns. Whether it's starting a business, pursuing education, or creating art, Sigma females use their indifference as a catalyst for success. 6. Turning rejection into redirection. Rejection is something that paralyzes many, but not Sigma females. To them, a no isn't a dead end. It's a detour to something better. This mindset gives them an unshakable resilience that not only helps them bounce back, but also thrive in the face of setbacks. Instead of taking rejection personally, Sigma females analyze it. Was it truly about them, or was it a reflection of the other person's limitations or preferences? By reframing rejection as an opportunity to redirect their energy, they stay optimistic and forward-thinking. Whether it's being passed over for a promotion, experiencing a breakup, or missing out on an opportunity, they see it as life's way of clearing the path for something more aligned. This ability to turn rejection into fuel also enhances their confidence. They know that every no is one step closer to the right yes. And that mindset, it's their superpower. 7. Using humor to deflect drama. Drama thrives on emotional reactions, but Sigma females rarely give it the satisfaction. Instead, they meet it with humor, turning potentially tense situations into moments of levity. This approach not only diffuses negativity, but also shows that they're in control of their emotions. For example, if someone tries to provoke them with a snarky comment, they might respond with a witty comeback or a light-hearted laugh. This strategy keeps them above the fray and makes them seem unshakable. By refusing to take drama seriously, Sigma females signal that they're too focused on bigger things to be dragged into petty conflicts. Humor also serves as a boundary. It's their way of saying, "This doesn't affect me," without engaging in confrontation. It's a subtle yet powerful way to show that they couldn't care less about the drama surrounding them. 8. Loving in layers. Sigma females are known for their unique way of loving. They love deeply, but they don't expose their entire emotional world to just anyone. This layered approach to relationships means they are selective about who gets access to their innermost thoughts and feelings. While some might perceive this as distant or aloof, it's actually a reflection of their value for meaningful connections. Sigma females don't believe in overexposing their emotions, especially to those who haven't earned their trust. Instead, they reveal their hearts piece by piece, allowing the depth of their love to unfold naturally over time. This approach ensures that their emotional energy is directed toward relationships that are genuine and mutually beneficial. Their layered love also extends to how they handle conflicts in relationships. Instead of resorting to dramatic arguments or emotional outbursts, they approach issues calmly and logically, preserving their peace and dignity. They know that true love doesn't need theatrics to prove its worth. It simply exists, strong and steady. 9. Redefining busy. To a Sigma female, busy isn't about being overwhelmed or constantly occupied. It's about being purposefully engaged in what truly matters. Sigma females redefine what it means to be busy by focusing on intentionality. Their schedules may not look packed, but every moment is aligned with their goals and values. This approach to busyness often confuses people. While others equate busyness with importance, Sigma females view it as a tool for productivity, not a status symbol. They're not interested in glorifying hustle culture or being busy for the sake of appearances. Instead, they prioritize efficiency and meaningful work, leaving room for rest and creativity. Sigma females also know how to say no to distractions disguised as obligations. By protecting their time and focusing only on what moves them closer to their goals, they achieve a balance that many envy. To them, being busy is about quality, not quantity. 10. Reframing failure as fuel. Failure doesn't intimidate Sigma females. It motivates them. They view setbacks as opportunities for growth, using every misstep as a stepping stone toward success. This resilience is one of their most powerful traits, allowing them to thrive in situations that would leave others feeling defeated. For Sigma females, failure is a form of feedback. Instead of seeing it as a judgment on their abilities, they analyze it to understand what went wrong and how they can improve. This mindset transforms failure into a valuable learning experience, making them stronger and more determined with each challenge. Their ability to reframe failure also means they're not afraid to take risks. They know that every big achievement requires a willingness to face uncertainty, and they embrace that challenge wholeheartedly. To a Sigma female, failure isn't the end, it's the beginning of something even greater. 11. Mastering the non-reaction. The most powerful response is often no response at all, and Sigma females have perfected this art. When faced with criticism, negativity, or provocation, they remain calm and composed, refusing to give their energy to situations that don't deserve it. Their ability to master the non-reaction makes them seem unbothered and in control. Sigma females understand that not every battle is worth fighting, and not every comment deserves a reply. By choosing silence over confrontation, they preserve their peace while subtly signaling their indifference. This non-reaction often leaves others wondering how they manage to stay so composed. This skill isn't about avoidance, it's about discernment. Sigma females know when to engage and when to walk away, and they're not afraid to choose the latter if it means protecting their well-being. Their non-reaction is a statement. They couldn't care less about anything that doesn't align with their values or goals. 12. Choosing legacy over popularity. While many people chase popularity and fleeting attention, Sigma females focus on building a legacy. They're not interested in being the center of attention or gaining temporary validation. They care about creating something lasting and meaningful. This focus on legacy drives their decisions in every aspect of life. Whether it's their career, relationships, or personal growth, Sigma females aim for long-term impact over short-term recognition. They're more interested in being remembered for their contributions and authenticity than for superficial achievements. By choosing legacy over popularity, Sigma females set themselves apart in a world obsessed with instant gratification. They understand that true success isn't about how many people know your name, it's about how you've changed the lives of those who do. So there you have it, Sigma ladies. 12 bold and fresh ways we show the world that we simply couldn't care less about anything that doesn't align with our purpose. Remember, this isn't about being cold or detached. It's about protecting your energy for what truly deserves it. If you're vibing with this energy, hit that subscribe button and become part of this unapologetic Sigma community. Stay sharp, stay focused, and as always, stay you. See you in the next video.